Hi everyone, I'm Bon and welcome to my second daily edition, Consumption Function. In this daily edition, I'm going to cover the consumption theory and its function and get into an example with this stickman over here. So, let's review. What is consumption? To say again, consumption is the act of consuming things, buying things, and then using them as individuals. So let's go to its theory. As I explained in my main video already, theory is when consumption is high, it means that prices are probably low because consumption is the core of supply demand and it affects the overall economy performance. So let's look at this chart. As you can see here, consumption is high, but prices is low. The arrows here indicate that when prices go down, consumption goes up, as most people want their goods, services to be cheaper, but still get the same quality. This is why when we drop prices, there is an increase in consumption and the overall general ability of the economy. So let's see what happens in vice versa. Let's say that now instead of consumption and prices, it's prices over here and consumption over here. We can see that when prices are really high, consumption goes down. So most people would know this already because everyone wants to be cheap and still have the same quality. And when you get too expensive, people stop buying from you altogether. This means that the economy slows down and the interest rates are dropping. So, in a side note in this part, the central government might try to decrease inflation interest rates in order to gain consumption consumption price instead of price consumption. This means that now the economy will keep running smoothly. Now, how would the consumption theory test this guy out? So let's say this guy's name is Max. Max makes 100 coins a month or a year, just to be easy. He pays half of his money for bills, food, etc., electricity, and so on. He has 50 left, and that is just for junk food, extra movie days, a motorcycle, etc. So let's say, how does this chart affect him? So if consumption and prices are detailed into each other, prices are low, this amount of money or might try to 30 or 25, meaning that Bill has more free time to dedicate himself to his work or boost his work activities so that his company would be more successful through buying something like a computer, a cat, or maybe something else to boost his morale and make his work overall more efficient. However, if the vice versa, he might suffer from money shortage and become more irritable and resistant as well as hostile, lunging out at everybody because he doesn't have enough coffee to drink. Now, next, what is the function of consumption? Which is ideally the topic for this consumption function. Function is that it stabilizes and controls the overall economy, especially in companies, corporations, and individual sellers, such as interpreters, I guess that's what they're called, large companies, tycoon companies, coding companies, etc. So, the economy is stabilized and continues growing through the activities of these companies and interpreters as well as corporations. This means that normal people like Max here get the chance to see more of the financial industry as well as develop their own mindsets in order to be more efficient and trustworthy. So, if vice versa happens and this arrow was going down instead, this would mean that his 100 coins would be worth less, and this amount would probably go up because of inflation. This means that he is going to be more irritable and more less resistant to health problems if they occur because he has, well, no money. He's broke. He can't buy anything. He's a brokey. So, in conclusion, consumption theory can affect a normal stick man like Max. He makes 100 coins a year, 50 coins on bills and stuff. If this is consumption and price. If vice versa, this is 175, meaning his mood is irritable and less resistant to disease or many other factors that could ruin his life forever. Function, it stabilizes and controls the economy, which means that people like Max get to see more of the financial industry as well as develop their own individual powers and abilities. So, that is all for my daily edition. Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Bye!